Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rama Ufa with student number A1B221026. From Universitas Jambi. So, in this video, I would like to present my proposal on research methodology subject. So, the title is Exploring Reading Comprehension Strategies Employed by English Education Students in Translating English Text into Indonesian. So in the first section, there is chapter 1, introduction. There is background of the research. So in the process of reading English text, it is important for students to have a good understanding of the content they read. Understanding and capturing the meaning of a text in a foreign language is not as easy as understanding a text in Indonesian. Because to understand the reading text, the student must have a good competence in knowing the meaning of the word, sentences, contents, and the most important is to know about the writer's ideas. However, research on the reading comprehension strategies used by these students is still limited. So the study aims to investigate the reading comprehension strategies used by English language education students when translating English text into Indonesian. So by this background, I conduct two research questions. There are first question. There is what reading comprehension strategies do English education students use when translating English text into Indonesian? And the second one is how do these strategies affect the quality of the translations? Based on the research question, there is purposes of the research. The first is to identify the reading comprehension strategies used by English education students when translating English text into Indonesian. And the second one is to analyze the impact of these strategies on the quality of the translations produced by students. And the next is limitation of the research. So this study focuses on the strategies used by English education students in translating English text into Indonesian. The study is limited to a specific sample of students and may not be generalizable to all English education students. And the next is chapter 2, review related literature. So this chapter discusses theories and previous studies related to this research. It is divided into three subchapters, namely reading comprehension strategies, translating English text into Indonesian, and review of previous study. So the first, I would like to explain about reading comprehension strategies. So according to MC Namara 2007 book, many adults who consider themselves proficient readers may find that they still benefit from reading tactics. Basically, this claim is supported by three arguments. First of all, a lot of readers are unsure about their level of text comprehension. Second, because they accept superficial levels of analysis as a benchmark for sufficient comprehension. Many readers create the appearance of comprehension when they read text. Third, even though they are proficient readers, almost all adults struggle to deeply understand technical explanatory text. It might be challenging to understand technical writing deeply when the reader is unfamiliar with the technical vocabulary, important concepts, mental models, and other background information. And the next is translating English text into Indonesian. So nowadays translators need to take into account a number of things when employing translations, like the desire of people to obtain information from around the globe who gave their translations careful attention. For the reader of the target language as well as the translator itself, this can be rather fulfilling. Numerous other challenges arose during the translation process, such as misinterpreting a word's meaning in the target language and using the wrong translation technique. And the next is about a review of previous studies. So, in this part, the first study, in this part, I explore three previous study. In the first study explores translation strategies and tools used by students translating Indonesian to English. And the second study investigates students' commitment and methods in translating English text. And the third study identifies dominant translation techniques used by sixth semester students translating a video. However, the study specifically focuses on the reading comprehension strategies used by English education students when translating English text into Indonesian. And the next is Chapter 3, Research Methodology. So, on the Chapter 3, there is research design. So, this study employs a qualitative research design using semi-structured interviews to gather data on the reading comprehension strategies used by English text into Indonesian. According to John Creswell, 2018, qualitative methods demonstrate a different approach to scholarly inquiry than methods of quantitative research. Although the process are similar, qualitative methods rely on text and image data, have unique steps in the data analysis, and draw on this diverse design. And the next is about research participants. The participants are English education students who have experience translating English text into Indonesian. The sample size is 20 students. So the sample size is 20 students selected using a convenience sampling method. Convenience means convenience sampling involves using respondents who are convenient to the researcher. And the next is data collection. Data collected through semi-structured interviews, which are audio recorded and transcribed verbatim. And according to Ali Joyo, semi-structured interviews, the interview proceeds according to a set of open-ended questions. This method allows new questions to arise by the interviews so that during the session, more in-depth information can be extracted. And then the next is data analysis. Data analysis involves coding and categorizing the interview transcript to identify the reading comprehension strategies used by the participant. The data will be analyzed using thematic analysis with themes identified based on the frequency and relevance of the strategies mentioned by the participant. So that's all my presentations. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.